Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to review the Slam Dunk lineup and go through them on Spotify one by one. I think I've arranged my playlist in order of the lineup poster. So starting with the first act and all the way to the headliner. And I'm going to do that for each stage. So the first one, I've got the lineup poster in front of me, is the main stage West, and that will start with Sweet Pill. So yeah, then I'll keep working my way in that order and review as I go along. So on my laptop screen in front of me, I have a spreadsheet of each stage and basically where each band falls, because Slam Dunk has released their times, and the times have been out for well over a month now. So yeah, I think it was about a month ago I created this playlist. So the playlist consists of the 2 top songs on Spotify for each band that are at Slam Dunk. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first on the list we have Sweet Pill. So I guess just get into it. And go. So with all of these, I'm gonna skip through the tracks. I'm not gonna listen to them in full because that would be about 5 hours according to my Spotify playlist. These are quite short songs, just over 2 minutes each. I finished abruptly. Just going to pause that there. Sweet Pill are a no for me. I'm just looking at the lineup spreadsheet, and they would clash with Defects, The Meths, Lake Malice, and a little bit of Kid Bookie. So I've already done a preliminary. I've already done a can't say that word. I've already done a polymer. I have these brain fade moments. What are they called? I don't even know that one. Brain fade, brain fog moments. Fuck off. pulmonary embolism. No. I don't even know what I was trying to say. Preliminary meaning proceeding or done in preparation for something. Okay. Yes. So I've preliminary got there in the end. Maybe not. I've basically done pre-leg work for, you know, saying who I want to see, who I don't want to see. And this is based off previous download lineups where, because believe it or not, there is quite a few artists that have been at previous downloads where, and when I say previous downloads, it's been like last year and the year before, which I've been to. And yeah, I've sort of based my recommendations, or, you know, I've based my previous opinions on the preliminary, you know, opinion. It's late. It's not even that late. It's 20 to 7 in the afternoon. Anyway, right. Where were we? So yeah, Sweet Pill are a no. So I'm going to update my spreadsheet. So Sweet Pill will be red, which the key for red is no, don't want to see. So next we have Hit the Lights and go. I already like the sound of them.
Taking back to the neighborhood where we don't belong, where they said we can't go. Cover names in all the wood, in the concrete. They think they're safe in their homes, so they can see it. Remind them that we exist. This place is not their own. The city's a birthright. We'll keep us inside, so they'll know. Hey, I can say we're all just like 10 kids, and that's okay. If we don't belong to anyone.
Yeah, James will definitely like these because he's like very much a pop punk person with a mixture of ska. What am I doing? I'm listening to the whole song. This is going to be a long video if I do that. Anyway, let's go on to the next song. It's called Body Bag.
I'll break bones you didn't know you had. When I'm done, there will be nothing left of you for your friends to hold on to. When they find you cold and blue tonight, face down in a parking lot. Next time around, think about what you say before you run your mouth. Cause you're all not walking home. This time I'm ready. You had nothing to lose. Well, you do. So you think you're walking home. This time I'm waiting here for you. You got nowhere to hide. You're gonna need a body bag. When they find you cold and blue, face down in a parking lot.
Yeah, I do like them. And I'm also considering James in this opinion process thing. So I have put Hit the Lights down as a light green. Oh, who we moved on to? Knuckle Puck next.
I'm taking in words and no one sees. While you fight slumber atop the trees. And after all of this, I still
Another pop punk band.
breathe. I tell myself things you never did. You need a spine like I need a skin. But you
They're gonna clash with Imminence.
how dare you kill me? For not sticking around as if you everything for me. I'll leave you in the dark in a broken flashlight. You left me with a trust and a pretext. I will not follow in your footsteps. I'll find a face to call my own. So I'll take you left me with a choice and a pretext.
This is gonna be hard. I think I'm gonna have to put them down as a light green as well.
I've got a lot to talk about. My mistake for the Pacific through my name into distant map. So I was only with the words I wanted you. I'm so fucking far down. The winds have changed. It's all the guys and the resulting tidal waves. On an empty slate. Action keeps the status quo with an against the ground. My space is yours to occupate.
Okay, I'll pause that there. Oh, yeah, they're very similar. Knuckle Puck are very similar to Hit the Lights in the fact they're like both sort of pop punk, and I think James would very much like them. I mean, so James is like a fan of the likes of Bowling for Soup, the Dolly Rots, who else? Just generally punk pop, but in general just like pop punk, you know, like Simple Plan, Finch, Less Than Jake. I know they're a little bit more ska. Yeah. Okay, next we have Movements. So let's go on to Daylily. Please be awful. I don't want this much choice.
Outside for the first time in a long time. Lose yourself, sink into the sunlight. It's been a while since you felt right, but the warm nights are coming soon and you'll be just fine.
I'm gonna skip a little bit through.
You've gone too long without a smile. I think it's time you found another reason to stay for a while. You should stay for a while.
Is it too late to get Leeds tickets? One day's not going to be enough. No.
For the green side, lose myself, sink into your side of pink cloud summer. 'Cause you've gone too long with
Okay, well, just comparing this song with the others I've heard, this isn't as like fun vibes. So let's go on to their next song. which is called Full Circle.
I'm tearing apart at the seams.
Skip a bit through this. Right, I'm going to put movements down as orange. Just pause that. I'm putting movements down as orange, which in my key code means maybe. I mean, to be fair, I might as well just say no, because they quite heavily they clash with the Ataris. Yeah. I'll keep them as orange because the Ataris at the moment in my preliminary choices is a light green. So light green means yes, dark green means must see, so can't be missed. Next on the main stage west we have the starting line. So let's go on to their song and go.
Tell me what you thought about when you were gone and so alone. The worst is over. You can have the best of me. We got older, but we're still young. We never grew out of this feeling that we won't give up.
I'm just going to pause it so I can talk. Right, so just looking at the lineup, the starting line clashes with Rain City Drive, and Rain City Drive is dark green for me. And then the last bit of the starting line set would clash with Mouth Culture. Again, they're a light green for me. So I'm gonna put them down as a maybe. Yeah, sorry, I'm being ruthless. I know I've only listened to 40 seconds of one of their songs, but yeah, I don't want this to be a very long video, so, well, just for your entertainment, I will go through the rest of the songs. I'll skip through a bit, just so it's not overly long. I mean, they've got almost 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, so it must be doing something right. They do sound good. Yeah, I'll put them down as a maybe, only because of the clashes. Next we have Hot Mulligan. Just going to pause it there. Looking at the lineup, Hot Mulligan will clash with Finch, like, you know, for the remainder of their set. Hot Mulligan set, that is. They'll clash with Zebrahead, No Offence, and South Arcade. So, like, in my preliminary opinions, I've put No Offence and Zebrahead as a maybe, but Finch is a dark green, which is a definite must-see. So let's listen to the next song. Them down as maybe, mainly because of the other clashes. This one is featuring Mark Hoppus. Blink-182. For those that don't know. Okay, next we have New Found Glory. Again, I think these are going to be a band that James wants to see. I do like New Found Glory. But then they clash with The Used.
But I didn't need something she wanted. It's alright to pretend that we still talk. It's just for show. Is that it? It's my fault that it fell apart. Just made me treat this, and I didn't mean to lead you on. You were everything I wanted, but I just can't finish what I started. There's no room left here on my
They are quite a fun band.
go. Though you swear that you want to, I still pick my friends over you. There's no room left here on my back. It was
I don't think I need to listen to the rest of this. We all know this song.
I still pick my friends over you. My friends over you.
Right, next song is All Downhill From Here by New Found Glory.
You're hiding something 'cause it's burning through your eyes. I try to get it out, but all I hear from you are lies.
Okay, I'm going to put them down as a light green. Next we have Neck Deep.
Take it slow, tell me all how you've grown just for me. Could we all reminisce? Better yet, here's a pen, make a list, fill it full of all the things I've missed. Cause I can barely drive past the school without stopping to think of you and how we.
I do like Neck Deep. Are they Welsh?
Worst of all, I wish I called at least 1,000 times or more just to hear what I've been missing. If a picture
Yeah. Yeah.
I can picture the times that we won't get back. If I picture it now, it don't seem so bad. Either way, I still wish you were here. Don't say everything's meant to be, 'cause you know it's not what I believe. Can't with if a picture's all that I have.
This is a nice song.
I can picture the remind me that you're never coming back. If I picture it now, it just makes me sad. And right now, I just wish you were here. Don't say everything's meant to be, 'cause you know it's not what I believe. Can't help but think that it should have been me. In the end, I just wish you were here.
Well, that's a really beautiful song.
Still wish you were here.
Anyway, we don't have time for that. Next song is December. I added this to my, because I made a rock Christmas playlist around December.
Stumbled round
And this was on it.
block 1,000 times. You missed every call that I had tried, so now I'm giving up. A heartbreak in mid-December. The last thing you'd remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I wish I'd known that less is more, but I was passed out on the floor, and that's the last thing I remember. I'm the last thing you'd remember. It's been a long, lonely December. I wish I'd known. I hope you get your ballroom floor, your perfect house with a room in a long, lonely
I'm just skipping through now. Anyway, Neck Deep is a light green, meaning yes. So, pause. So looking at the lineup, Neck Deep, So Neck Deep clashes with Less Than Jake, Wargasm, Split Chain and Electric Callboy. So Wargasm I've already got down as Curious to See, which is like one below maybe. And that colour pink also means like if they don't clash with anyone else. But they do. They do clash. Yeah, they clash heavily. So Less Than Jake I haven't decided yet. But for me, I think I'd want to see Neck Deep over Less Than Jake. And I think, well, no, I know James will want to see Less Than Jake over anyone else on there. I don't think James has heard much of Neck Deep. So yeah, I guess we'll just have to go separate ways on that one. Unless James listens to a bit of Neck Deep and changes his mind. But I can't see him doing that, because Less Than Jake he's been a fan of for years. Yeah, I think Less Than Jake is to James what him is to me, and when I say him, it's like His Infernal Majesty, Vil Vallo's band. Anyway, Electric Callboy I've got down as maybe. Yeah, like, I don't know, they're a bit of a niche genre, like within the rock and metal scene. No, I'm not seeing them over Neck Deep. Come on. Yeah, Split Chain I've yet to decide on. So anyway, for now, Neck Deep is yes. So next we have A Day to Remember. And go.
Let's go!
I've heard this song a lot. The Downfall of Us All.
It's not easy being a name for yourself. Where do you draw the line? I never thought I'd be in this far.
I skipped a little bit through this, like halfway. If it means a lot to you. Is this an acoustic one? If I'm thinking of the right one. Yeah.
Darling, I hope you're good tonight. And I know you don't feel right when I'm leaving. Yeah, I want it, but no, I don't need it. Tell me something sweet to get me by. 'Cause I can't come back home till there's
Oh, I've got goosebumps. La la la, la la la.
So everyone is singing. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear to you that we can make this last. If you can wait till I get home, then I swear I come to
Beautiful. I'm gonna skip through though.
Give me what I need, and even though you mean so much to me, I can't wait through.
This is the singer of Versa Emerge. Does anyone remember them? Versa Emerge. I think they were like from 2010. 15 years ago. What happened to them? Versa Emerge. Pause that there. Okay, Versa Emerge is apparently now called Versa. Why did they change their name? Anyway, yeah, they're a American rock duo formed in Florida in 2006 as Versa Emerge. The group consisted of Blake Harnage? Yeah. Guitar, vocals and programming, and Sierra Kay, lead vocals. Okay. Years active, 2006 to 2015. So, yeah, Fixed at Zero was their album that I remembered listening to like on repeat. That's a good album. She's got such a great voice, like beautiful. So they're disbanded basically. That's a shame. Anyway, let's continue and go. Love. Right, so I don't think there's any question there. A Day to Remember is a yes for me. So looking at the clashes, they will clash with Alkaline Trio and Hot Milk. So I am actually seeing Hot Milk next week. So today is the 1st of April. I am seeing Hot Milk at the Waterfront on the 7th of April. So I don't think I've ever seen A Day to Remember. So because I'm seeing Hot Milk, like, you know, as a gig all by themselves, I can probably afford to miss their set at Slam Dunk. So yeah, I'm gonna change A Day to Remember to a dark green, and Hot Milk, I'll leave them as a green, because there is a little bit of Hot Milk's set that doesn't clash with A Day to Remember. So, like, I've never been to Slam Dunk, so I don't know, like, how far the stages are between each other and how long they take to walk to, like, you know, to each one. I think some of this might even be altered, like, on the day. Anyway, that's A Day to Remember finished. Next, we have the Main Stage East, and starting that is Defects. Now, in my preliminary assessment, I put Defects down as a dark green, which is obviously must see and, you know, can't miss. So let's play End of Days by Defects, and go. Love. How have they only got 20,000 monthly listeners? That is very low, isn't it? Hold on. It is low. It's quite low. Why? I'm going to skip through. Next we have Modern Era.
They follow my sleeping flames. Feed them
Love a breakdown. I know it's a bit cliche, but I love it. Yeah. They're a yes for me. Next we have Dream State. So, just pause it there. I have seen Dream State before. I saw them at Download. Was it last year? Hold on. I've got notes. Yeah. 2024, Dream State was on the Avalanche stage. And yeah, I saw their set in its entirety. And yeah, they were good. My preliminary assessment of got them down as maybe. So I don't know if that's because of the clashes with others. Anyway, let's continue listening to them. And go.
I can't come in today. I think I've caught a bug. I know I need the pay, but right now I don't give a fuck. Because today I'm just so tired of myself. I just want I'm thinking slowly. I can feel my only way out is through my restraints now. I wish I had another way. I wish I had another way.
Okay. Let's go on to their next song, White Lies.
I got a confession. I've got a secret on the tip of my tongue and it's bleeding loud. You know I got my reasons. This suffocating feeling, and the voice in my head is bleeding out.
Just go pause it there. Dream State heavily clashes with Grey Wind. I guess it depends. I'll have to give Grey Wind another listen. But Dream State is a maybe for me at the moment. And in my preliminary assessment, I'm just gonna call that Grey Wind I've put down as a yes. So yeah, let's continue with the rest of their song.
And I don't think that I'll ever really change. This is not how I'm made. I think I've lost half my mind, fighting my addiction. I've been killing, wasting time, I'm not alright. And I can do it if I want to. I can do it if I want to. I don't care if it hurts me. I care if it hurts you.
The reason I'm pulling this face is I'm toying with changing them from a maybe to a yes. There's so much green at the moment. Oh. No. Okay, fuck it. They're going green. I haven't got to Grey Wind yet, so Slam Dunk. Why have you put on such a good lineup this year? Why? Like, I'm struggling at the moment. So I haven't got to save Ferris or Sophie Powers yet, but at the moment, Hit the Lights, Dream State, Grey Wind, they're all clashing, and I've got them all down as yes. So let's just continue listening to Dream State. I just see we've got Imminence on the next track. Now we have Imminence. I love their new song. So love it. So love it? I love it so much. Wow, Imminence has over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. I love the violin that they add to this. Anyway, sorry, I'm not skipping any of this, am I? Next we have Imminence again, but with Infectious. Oh, what? Sorry, pause that there. I'm just, because Spotify tells you when bands are on tour, and it said 1st of April, they're in Norfolk. Not my Norfolk. That's Norfolk as in like, what is it, VA? Is that Virginia? What's the state VA? VA state? Yeah, Virginia. Yeah, so Imminence are not in Norfolk, UK. Calm down. Yeah. Imminence are down as green for me at the moment. I mean, I say at the moment, I don't think the people they're clashing with, or you know, the other bands they're clashing with, are gonna trump them. So yeah, let's continue listening to Imminence.
My heart in a cage and my soul is afflicted. If that was a crime, then I'd be convicted. A voice in my head says I'm better off dead. Tell me, where's the confidence in it's right? Came to the conclusion. Came to the conclusion.
I'm gonna need some more wine soon. I don't want to skip through, but I've got to. I can't listen to every song in full. Okay, that was Imminence. Now we have Landmarks. Why are bands using V as an A? Like Paris does that. I don't know. Is it some sort of trademark thing? Trademark, landmark. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't think I've heard much of Landmarks. Have I? They're in Norfolk as well. Oh, they support an Imminence.
Fucking breath, I'm suffocating.
I think they might be on the same tour. Let's find out.
It's a feeling I know. All the senses are right into the blood, but I can't move alone. I'm trying to describe, but there's no one here. I'm so myself, that's irrational.
Yeah.
Gets the best of me.
Yeah, Landmarks are supporting Imminence on their North America tour. Okay, sorry I skipped so quickly through that. I want to go on to their next song.
Let down, burned out, nowhere to go. This pain in my guts turns to words in my throat. I know how it ends, please untie the rope. Some days I feel something, some days I don't. And I'm drowning in my bed, can't get out. Souvenirs are rushing in my head, can't get out. There's so many things that I won't tell you about. I don't feel a thing, but I can tell you that I'm so low.
Landmarks are French.
I don't wanna let you in.
I couldn't place their accent. I know it's a singing voice, but you can still hear some accent behind it.
Everything is getting faster, I just feel so slow. I think I'm the one to blame, I wanna let it go. I don't wanna let you in, I wanna let it go. to blame, I wanna let it go.
Okay, pause that there. Okay, oh that's difficult. Landmarks I've put as a maybe, only because they clash with the Ataris and Rain City Drive, and I want to see Rain City Drive and the Ataris, so yeah, I favour the others over Landmarks. Sorry, Amy. Next we have Stray from the Path. So in my preliminary assessment, I've put Stray from the Path down as red, which is I don't want to see them. But for the sake of this video, we will listen to them. Probably skim through a lot and quickly.
Every rich white kid's got something to say! Shut the fuck up!
That album cover, is that an album cover? It's a dead bird surrounded in plastic, like debris. Must be on a beach. Yeah, that's reality. Unfortunately. Sorry, that was a quick skip through. Then no. We have Finch next. I'll say no more. Oh, What It Is to Burn. I love that album. They're down as a dark green for me. Can't be missed.
Days on fire, the sky is bleeding above me, and
They don't have many monthly listeners. But is that because they haven't really... Have they been around? I haven't heard much new stuff from them.
every day, and still, like a bad storm, I'm falling faster down to
Discography. No. Where's my cursor? Hold on. Right. I'm just looking on Wikipedia. Finch's discography. Have they only had 3 albums? What It Is to Burn was their first album in 2002, which is obviously when they formed as a band. Oh no, hold on. well, years active, it says 1999 to 2006, then 2007 to 2010, and then 2012 to 2016, and then 2022 to present. But like, is that right? They've only had 3 albums. And so their albums was obviously What It Is to Burn 2002, and then Say Hello to Sunshine in 2005, and then Back to Oblivion in 2014, which was 11 years ago. Have they really not had a new album out since then? Really? That's probably why they don't have many monthly listeners. But hey, it's so nostalgic for me. What It Is to Burn, was it, how many years ago? 23 years ago. Wow. Well, tell me you're old without telling me you're old. Let's continue listening. I'm gonna have to skip through some of this. I don't want to though.
Today is fire and shit.
Right, the next song. Oh, Letters to You.
Can't you see that I wanna be there with open arms? It's empty tonight and I'm all alone. Get me through this one. Do you notice I'm gone? Where do you run to so far? I want you to know that I miss you so. I want
Yeah,
I miss you.
I want to see them. I can't miss them. Next we have The Used.
Is it worth the can you even hear me?
Another nostalgic band for me.
Not enough to feed the hungry. I'm tired and I felt it for a while now. This sea of lonely. The taste of ink is getting old. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Each day gets more and more like the last day. Still I can see it coming. Walk steady in the rain.
Wow, they have almost 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
My chance to say goodbye. At last it's finally over. Couldn't take this down much longer. Half did wasn't what I planned to be. Now I'm ready to be free. So here I am. It's in my hands. Let us savor every moment of this.
Boom.
As long as you're alive, here I am. I promise I will take you there as long as you're
I think it's just going to fade out from there, isn't it? Next we have The Bird and the Worm. Can't remember how this goes.
He wears his heart safety pin to his backpack. His backpack is all that he knows.
thought that was Panic at the Disco for a minute.
Strangers whose glances can
No.
cripple the heart and
Ice Nine Kills. Sort of sound like a mixture of the two. Right, I'm just going to pause it there because I've got some notes. So the Used were actually at download last year in 2024, but even though on the lineup I put them down as a yes, like I want to see, I didn't actually end up seeing them. I can't remember why. If they were on the Sunday, then that is probably why I didn't see them, because I just stayed at the main stage the whole day. I mean, I missed so many bands that day. I missed Until I Wake, Corey Taylor. I do regret, like, I'm definitely not doing that this year. Like, no matter how tired or lazy I'm feeling, like, I'm going to trek between stages. Like, I will. Famous last words. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to continue listening to the rest of the Used song because they're down as a yes for me. Although they will clash with Newfound Glory and As It Is, which they're both down as a yes as well. This is difficult. Anyway, next we have Electric Callboy. I mean, they're down as a maybe for me. We'll see. Let's give them a listen. And go. They've got 3 million monthly listeners on Spotify. Doing the same. They're definitely a party band, that's for sure. Let's skip through them a little bit. Sounds a bit like A Day to Remember, like the beginning of their song, one of their songs.
the summertime memories. We're young, we're free. Sipping on the booze on the sunny beach. We're alive, we live.
Anyway, oh god, their next song is Hyper Hyper. That's probably the first song I ever heard of them. Hyper Hyper.
You're pretty and I like you. Move your body, girl, all night long. Hyper, hyper. You're pretty and I like you. You're gonna be my girl all night long. There's a fire on the floor anytime you enter the club. Your body moves, hypnotized by.
Pause that there. I'm just thinking of what James would like to see, obviously. I mean, if Electric Callboy weren't clashing with anyone else, then I'd gladly see them. Although I can see that stage being very busy and very packed. So for that reason alone, I probably won't bother. I mean, Electric Callboy clashes a lot with Neck Deep. And then, yeah. Yeah. It's a tricky one because obviously I don't know the distance between the stages. I've never been to Slam Dunk, so like with the likes of Download, I know that it would probably take me about 20, what is it? Actually, I've never actually timed myself between stages, but obviously between the Avalanche tent and the Dogtooth stage, that is the longest walk, and I believe it's about 15 minutes it takes me. Like, it obviously depends on the weather, and like I think it takes you that long because you're maneuvering through people. Obviously if it was clear, no one around, it was, you know, a bright sunny day, you know, just grass, no mud, like it probably take no time at all. Like maybe 5-10 minutes. I don't really know. I don't know what the distance is. Anyway, I am going to skip the rest of Electric Callboy. Because yeah, I'm going to leave them as a maybe. So now we have the Meths on the monster stage. So let's play them and go. Okay. I've got them down as no. They were at Download in 2023, and when I was doing my assessment then, I put them down as a red. I think I'll keep my opinion.
Switch off, have a little break. Your head needs to recuperate. Broken Britain, broken brains. Propaganda's gonna around and around we go. Around and around we go.
I'm out.
Around we go. Around and around.
Okay.
I watch the world go by. There's no future for you and I. If the one before us, yeah, I watch the big old world go by. For you and I. If the one before us, yeah, I watch the world go by. There's no future for you and I. If the one before us, yeah, I watch the big old, yeah, I watch the big old world go by.
I'm not gonna lie. No. They're a no. Next we have Save Ferris. Now I have no opinion on them at the moment, so let's find out. Very much Scar, that band.
I was sitting waiting, just nothing complete in my life when I heard the phone. I picked up the receiver and I did not believe her when I heard a voice say you're not alone. When
I put them down as a no already. Scar's not my vibe at all.
I am down and I am
No, no. Come on, Eileen. As if they've done a cover of this.
come on, Eileen. I've been on this to forever.
I'm skipping through them really quick. Sorry. No. They're a no for me. Next we have Homegrown. Now, again, I don't have an opinion on them as yet. They've only got 43,000 monthly listeners. I thought they were bigger than that. Are they not? How long have they been going for? I thought they're quite a...
Say goodbye and close the door. Turn off the light and pick up the pieces if you need them. This world is cold, but just know you're
1994. They're classed as ska pop, ska punk, pop, punk. Just gonna pause them there. So they will clash heavily with Imminence, and I want to see Imminence. How am I saying that? Imminence. I really want to see Imminence. Yeah, Homegrown are not gonna sway it for me, I'm afraid. So I'll put Homegrown down as maybe, although I know that's not gonna, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get a chance to see them even if I wanted to. So anyway, for entertainment's sake, I'm going to continue listening to Homegrown.
I've been there before. Know how you feel it. You're not alone. Whoa, whoa.
Okay, next we have Girl. Is this an acoustic one? Maybe not. I'm going to skip a little bit through that. It's quite a long song. Okay, not much of a fan of that song, to be fair. Okay, I hear the ska elements now. Yeah, sorry Homegrown, but you're gonna clash with Imminence. The Ataris. So they are down as yes for me, but hey, let's listen to them anyway. They have just under 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Nobody on the road, nobody on the beach. I feel it in the air, the summer's out of reach. Empty lake, empty streets, the sun goes down low. I'm driving by your house, though I know you're not home. I can see you, your basket shining in the sun. You get your hair combed back and the sunglasses on, baby.
We all know what this song sounds like. I'm just gonna skip through it.
Just let 'em go, but I can see you.
Next song is called In This Diary. Skip through a little bit.
It's just following your heart, and eventually you'll finally get it right.
Wow, they're very ska. You leave hair everywhere. Fur. Okay, well, I'm not a ska punk person. No, okay. Sorry. They're a no for me. Cat hair on my face. Anyway. Sorry, skip through that. I don't want this to be a very long video, so sorry, there's cat hair flying everywhere. Sorry. No. Next we have Zebrahead.
To all my friends who are just like me, another cog in the big machine, another victim of the industry. It just don't mean nothing to me.
They give Offspring vibes.
To everybody that is giving up, life is tough, are you tough enough? It just don't mean nothing.
Pause that there. Yeah, so Offspring were at Download last year. I didn't really, but yeah, I didn't see them. Mainly because I didn't want to. I think I was at the Avalanche stage at the time they were starting. Can't remember. Anyway, yeah, I won't fussed of seeing the Offspring because like they're not really my vibe. Anyway, so I think Zebrahead probably, well, Zebrahead clashes heavily with Finch anyway, so it's probably why I put them down as a maybe. Yeah, anyway.
Got a belly full of that pesticide. Yeah, ain't it cool? We were born to die. Hallelujah. Chica chica ride. Gonna fool ya with the white lines. You are my friends. You've had enough. If you should fall, we'll pick you up. You are my friends. You've had enough. If you should fall, we'll pick you up. We'll pick you up.
I'm good at that. Skipping on the same part of the, what is it, chorus? Yeah, sorry, Zebrahead's a no for me. Pause. Now we have Streetlight Manifesto. Yeah, I have not given an opinion on them yet, but let's find out. Another ska punk band.
It was the summer of 95. In the backyard, sharing the old lies, feeling so strong. Something went wrong.
Okay, either James is going to be in his element and we're not going to see any of each other that day. But yeah, no. James very much likes ska punk music. I don't. They say opposites attract. Anyway, yeah. I mean, we're not even a minute in their first song, and I'll put them down as a no. Sorry. I'm just going to skip through the rest of their songs very quickly.
I said, hey. Sitting at my desk with a gun in my hand, wearing a bulletproof vest, singing my, how the time goes fly. In the night, I said, hey.
Right.
Oh, we will fall together. No. All of us with everything.
Anyway, next we have Less Than Jake. So these are a favourite band of my husband James, and yeah, this song is called All My Best Friends Are Metalheads. Yeah, okay, let's go.
This is a fair request, and I promise I wrote some of my teenagers are...
Don't you think it's strange that there's a way of how you looked and how you act and how you think? Pretend they're not the same as you. Don't you think it's strange that there's a way of how you look and how you act and how you think? And pretend they're not the same as you. Do you know about his strength and convictions, or how she puts all the faith in religion? Did we take the time to really discover how little we know about each other? Keep us from saying anything, yet separate from everything. Yet all this really means is one of this anyhow. Crowded and paranoid of every sound. Paranoid of every sound. Paranoid of every sound.
Alright, just gonna pause it there. Okay, the only way I will be seeing Less Than Jake is if I want to spend more time with James at the festival. But because they will heavily clash with Neck Deep, I would prefer to see Neck Deep. Like, obviously the end of the end of the Used set will clash with the beginning of Less Than Jake's set, and then Neck Deep will fully clash with Less Than Jake. So yeah, I've put I have put Less Than Jake as a maybe, but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to give this playlist to James to listen to, because like I want him to make his own opinions up. I don't want him just like following what I want to see. Don't mind the cats. Luna? I don't know what she wants. She's been fed. What's up, Luna? Oh, she's probably on the banister, isn't she? Yeah, she tends to shout and be shouty when she's up there for some reason. Luna! Yeah, she's in one of those moods. She's just gonna keep whining and whining. I mean, I could always edit my sound out during the editing, so that doesn't get distracting when I'm playing the music. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just gonna skip through Less Than Jake's next song quite quickly. Anyway, let's play.
Out of the way, so I sit and wait. Write the best book on undercover. That deep down inside I feel
now we have Alkaline Trio.
It's been a long day living with this. It's been a long time since I felt so sick. I took a long walk straight back home, my dear, and oh, mercy me. God bless catastrophe. But there's no way in hell we'll never live to see through this. So drop yourself insane tonight. It's not that far away. And I'm oh, mercy me. God bless catastrophe. But there's no way in hell we'll never. So drop yourself insane tonight. It's not that far away. And I just
I put them down as maybe. Pause that there. Yeah, only because they clash with Hot Milk and As a Day to Remember. Yes. There's other bands I'd want to see over them. So, yeah, sorry, Alkaline Trio. You're down as maybe. Anyway, let's just play their next song for entertainment sake.
Nothing that used to make me smile. One of them was you for just a little while. You left me for dead so far away. I replaced you with fear and shame. You'll be happy on the day I die. I left a man so far away. Replaced my humor with to make you cry. One of them was me for just a little while. Why is it that you had to say goodbye in your special way? The word that I said. I was just a stupid kid back then. I take back every word that I said.
Next we have Lake Malice. So pause it there. I saw well, they didn't have a massive set, but I saw Lake Malice because they supported Rory on her tour. Her tour? Does she go by she, her? Or they, them? Anyway, I saw Rory on their last tour, which was just under a month ago. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, 7th of March. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. So, yeah, like we were still in the queue when Lake Malice started playing. So, yeah, didn't really get to see much of their set. But looking at this lineup, Lake Malice will clash with Defects, who I have down as dark green, which is like, you know, can't be missed. So I have put Lake Malice down as maybe, although realistically I'm not gonna be able to see them even if I wanted to, because Defects is, you know, higher priority than Lake Malice. But again, for entertainment's sake, I'm going to play their song.
Where have you been? Supposed to get me to the spin. We got on the table and we play the green team. Your papa needs the big rock band. Money makes you think you're better off dead. So you better come home. Where did you go? Did you go? Did you go? Can I help you, Daddy?
They played this one at the gig. I did actually see this song being performed. Next song is called Blossom. I do love her voice. Next we have Sophie Powers. Just pause it there. So Sophie Powers, I have not made up an opinion on yet. She's got just under 500,000 monthly subscribers, or listeners on Spotify. Don't really know much more about her. Anyway, let's play.
Still miss the old days. I'll be alright, just kidding. Keep up, we're all indifferent. And I'm so blind, stop me dead in my tracks like a road sign.
She gives Billie Eilish vibes. I'm not a fan of Billie Eilish.
You don't gotta tell me I'm trash, but I'll do it myself.
No.
Bright lights, big city, long nights, locked up by myself. Really wrong here. We're just the same, but it's cool. I ain't know what you
I'll put her down as no.
We don't care at all. Stick walking through the mall, smell so real. Think good of press, circling the train, but it's all in my head like.
That's very boring to listen to. Sorry, fans of Sophie Powers.
No sleep.
Wow. Next we have Point North.
It's been quiet in my mind, now I'm paranoid. It's just a matter of time before it's making noise. It's like an hourglass, I can't turn.
Sorry, I pulled a face because I'm just looking at the lineup again. Point North will clash with Imminence and Knuckle Puck. So just on the first 14 seconds of listening to Point North, I think I'll prefer to see them over Knuckle Puck. But obviously the last of Point North's set will clash with the beginning of Imminence's set. So I'm going to have a little bit of a jiggle around. Knuckle Puck I've changed to maybe. Point North I've put down as yes. So I could probably... It would only be the first 15 minutes of their set that I'd get to see. And then it depends how long it takes to get from the Kerrang stage to the main stage east. Yeah. I've never been to this festival before, so I have no idea. Maybe I can ask on one of the groups, because there is a Slam Dunk group. So, yeah. Anyway, let's continue listening to Point North.
Over, and when it's out, it comes down like a mortar. I know you think I'm always in control, but it's hard for me to let things go. There's nothing left to talk about. Now you got me thinking hard. I've been getting bad news all night, standing in a safe place. That's where I try.
pausing it there. So this song is in collaboration with The Ghost Inside. So yeah, I think that the bit that I just paused on was The Ghost Inside, because I believe they're a little bit heavier than Point North, from memory. Anyway, let's continue.
I've been getting battles all night, standing in the same place. That's what I try. You'll never get a chance to rewind. You say that you can, but falling away from the pressure to breathe. Everything that's second to me is just out of one's reach. I did it all on my own, no promo. I got fans getting tats on my logo. I remember when nobody came to my shows, but I kept coming back like a yo-yo. In high school, they would laugh, try to label. Eating lunch with nobody at my table. Everyone they used to doubt got it. They can never be me, 'cause I'm the reaper in your dreams, 'cause play the guitar like a young Santana. Levitating like a rain pretty Santa. Running to life like my name Danny Phantom. All my shit bang like a motherfucking hammer. Play the guitar like a young Santana. Levitating like my rain pretty Santa. Running to life like my name Danny Phantom. All my shit bang like a motherfucking hammer. So I'll fly all night through my hometown. You can try me.
Okay, next we have Icy Stars. I've got no thoughts on them at the moment.
So you tell me all them lies both know. So you tell me how time flies. It's so all the love in the world we both show. But when it comes to something real, we both show. So tell me how does it feel to know that you lies won't save enough to know your lies, something real we both chose. So tell me how does it feel to know.
I do like the Icy Stars. The thing is, they clash between Imminence and the Ataris. do like them. Could I choose them over the Ataris? I don't know. Okay, next we have Rain City Drive. They have just over 1 million monthly listeners. As you can see, I am following them on Spotify because, yeah, I'm a fan of them. They are down as dark green, so it's like they're not to be missed for me. So let's give them a listen.
I just called to see how you're doing. Never mind, that's a lie, I've been going through it. I had a good thing, but I blew it. It wasn't her fault and she knew it. Tell me, what kind of man am I supposed to be when the lines the razor blade made are faded? Is there really any hope for me if a simple conversation's complicated? I know everything I've ever done wrong. That kind of memory won't let me move on. Oh, there's bound to be some things that you ain't told me. I can never be ashamed of your homie. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. See the voice in my head really needs some help. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. See the voice in my head really needs some help. Step inside, this is my collection. I represent. Looking inside, don't I deserve to make anything right? I won't find a way out. Looking inside, stuck in a circle, waiting to die. I won't find a way out. Looking inside, don't I deserve way I talk to myself. See the voice in my head really needs some help. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself.
Next we have Prez.
You look beautiful, but you feel so low. Why you going to a party that way? I could let it play through another show, but I don't wanna hear you siren again. 'Cause I'm starting to think that when I'm not by your side, that you're telling me lies. You can act like nothing's wrong in a place you don't belong. Up until you walk into the light. Too much. Heard you say you're being careful, I know you're not. 'Cause I know you don't know when to stop. You can act like nothing's wrong in a place you don't belong. You know it's always like that. You can act like nothing's wrong in a place you don't belong. Up until you walk into the light. Whoa, but you can't tell where you are. Got me tripping over stars. But by your side, gonna keep you in my prayers tonight.
I'm still surprised how low down Rain City Drive.
way to tell you that I'm upset.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm still surprised how low down Rain City Drive are on the lineup. Yeah. Anyway, next we have No Offence. I saw them. Do they go by they them? So it was only last year at Download that I saw No Offence. And yeah, I didn't realise he was autistic. He was only recently diagnosed as well, like at the time when I saw them perform. And yeah, one of the songs they performed was about their diagnosis. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to have to research what their pronouns are. So Google's AI overview says he's British. I thought he was Australian. I thought he was an Aussie. Is his name what? His real name's Adam. Is that right? So it says, I don't know where, oh, this is Wikipedia. So it says Adams is his surname. Anyway, Adams publicly came out as a transgender man in 2017 and as bisexual in 2020. When Adams came out as transgender, he said it came to the time when I was gonna start testosterone and things were gonna change very rapidly. Apparently he is British. I honestly thought he was Australian. Sorry. I'm learning stuff, like something new today. So No Offence was born as Sandra Adams, assigned female at birth. Was it like 8 years ago? They came out as a transgender man and bisexual in 2020. When were they diagnosed as autistic? Seems like they were diagnosed around the same time I was, although they are a lot younger than me. I was diagnosed March 2023, so yeah, just over 2 years ago now. And yeah, like it's changed the way I see things, and it's still a learning curve. That's for another topic. Like, this is music, so let's get into No Offence and go.
Moral of the story, life's a bit batshit. Got some damage from the past, I'd rather just forget. I'm terrified of the future and stuff for my regret. I hate to say I told you so, but God damn it, I guess I say I told you so. Guess I'll find another way to tell you that I'm obsessed. Moral of the story, life's a bit batshit. Guess that life is like a box of chocolates that I'm never gonna get. And I'm stuck trying to fix the nonsense that's in my head. So many ways that I could say it. So why can't I? Guess I'll say that I don't know. Guess I'll find another way to tell you that I suppress every emotion I'm meant to express. So many ways that I could say it. So why can't I even think of one? Just say something and break the silence. It's not a love song, you're right. Find another way to tell you that I'm upset. More of the story, life's a bit batshit. It's like I'm dreaming, got a feeling I'm not getting better, but tragedy hasn't happened yet, whatever. From the floor, save us anymore. Like a magic on.
Okay, next we have Twin Atlantic.
I flick the switch on the generator so I can turn you on. You better get to know your operator before you pack that toilet in your hand. When you open up your heart and your soul, take my love and
I have listened to this song a few times, like heard it on Kerrang Radio.
look down.
I'm not a massive fan of Twin Atlantic, so I'd put them down as maybe. Yeah, so Twin Atlantic will clash with Finch and Newfound Glory, so yeah, I'll put them down as a maybe because they'll be clashing.
Still I can't find you. Can I throw it out to you?
They are very Scottish.
And the lights went out. I went
Got a message.
when my flight went down. Cause I'm in a row. Can I throw it out to you? You dragged me back home. I deserve to be rescued. But still I have trouble with most days and nights. But still I have trouble with moving my life outside. Drag me back home, deserve to be rescued.
Okay, next we have As It Is, and so they are doing their Never Happy Ever After album in full, is that right? So yeah, there's a couple of bands doing that on this lineup. Who else? So Knuckle Puck is doing Copacetic, is that how you say it? Anyone else doing that? No, doesn't look like it. There's only 2 bands doing that. Anyway, let's play As It Is. And go.
It really hurts to know that I'm lying here at 17. While you sleep alone or just stare up at your ceiling. And if you're a mess, God knows what that makes me. 'Cause the weight from all my guilt is all
just pause it there. So, As It Is, their full set clashes with the Used, and Newfound Glory. I mean, that's going to be a difficult one. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to check. So As It Is was down as a yes, but for Clash's sake, I'm going to have to change them to a maybe, because I think I'm going to favour the Used over As It Is, because I've been a fan of the Used like ever since years, like probably earliest memory is 2005. Like I properly like started listening to them. So yeah, and As It Is, I've only heard of them due to the Slam Dunk lineup. So yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm going to see the Used over As It Is. But for entertainment purposes, let's continue listening to As It Is.
Fix me up defective. Stitch me up and make me feel new again. Take all that's wrong and correct it. Leave nothing that resembles this mess that I am. I miss what never was with us. Our fiction I constructed. You're everywhere and all that I think about. Can't even feel like the world forgot me. Caregiver always is, and all I ever was is sorrow. I'm trying not to feel, 'cause I'm feeling like the world forgot me. Caregiver always is, I'm just a reader. You're every chapter. Never happy, ever enter. I'm just a reader. You're every chapter. Never happy, ever enter.
Next we have Wargasm. So I've put them down as curious to see if no clashes, but their full set clashes with Neck Deep. So I'll keep them as a light pink. Wargasm aren't really my thing anyway. I'm just going to change them to no, you know. And the next song. Yep, they're a no for me. Next we have Hot Milk. So they've got just over 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, And as I said before, I am going to be seeing Hot Milk next week at the Waterfront on their headliner tour. And they are being supported by Mouth Culture. So Mouth Culture is also on the Slam Dunk lineup. I also saw Mouth Culture last year when they supported Kids in Glass Houses. And yeah, to be fair, they're the reason I got tickets to Kids in Glass Houses, because it wasn't to see the main like headliner. It was to see Mouth Culture. Because I sort of missed Mouth Culture's set when they were at Download, because they were on the RIP stage in the courtyard. In the courtyard at Park Farm. But when they were on, I believe it was like spitting with rain a little bit, and like I was just chilling out at my campsite with the rest of my camp group. Again, I'm seeing Mouth Culture next week, so depending who Mouth Culture clashes with on this lineup, Mouth Culture doesn't really clash with anyone at Slam Dunk, so that's good. Yeah, because I'm going to see Hot Milk next week, and their set heavily clashes with A Day to Remember, so I'm probably going to forfeit Hot Milk to see A Day to Remember's set in full. It is what it is. Let's listen to Hot Milk.
Just about done living this life. Look at my face when you're talking to me, brought a blunt knife.
Oh, I didn't know they were from Manchester.
And praises like me in cages. I'm taking my time if it's alright.
Local being UK.
From a great height. All these rats that are running races.
Stay away. You push me to the edge. I need a tidal wave to drown out all the pain in me.
Just about to break. I can't stand the taste of candy coated lies. These candy coated lies. Every day the same. Coated lies. These candy coated lies. Every day the same. Driving me insane. Candy coated lies. These candy coated lies. Candy coated lies. Candy coated lies. These candy coated lies. Candy coated lies. These candy coated lies.
Just pause that there. I did also see Hot Milk at Download in 2023. I believe they were on the main stage. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago now. But yeah, they were good then, and I quite like the dynamic between the female and male vocalists. Anyway, let's go on to their next song, Glass Spiders.
If I gave all my heart till it tore me apart, would you feel better? Destroy me completely and bury it deeply. Would I gave all my heart till it tore me apart, would you feel better? Destroy me completely and bury it deeply. Will you feel better? 'Cause I fucked up with all my friends, pushed them all away, so I decay. Only Molly can make me feel like she said, don't be afraid. Swallow this and down the pain. Breathe the mind to shards of glass. We spiders made of glass. If I gave all my heart till it tore me.
Hold on, sorry. I just realised. So, I made this playlist about 4 weeks ago, and I just realised, like, obviously after Hot Milk is going to be Kid Bookie, and then after Kid Bookie is an artist that is not in my playlist because they were in fact added. Where are they? Who are they replacing? They're replacing someone. But yeah, so Grey Wind got added to the lineup. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add Grey Wind on at the end. Anyway, let's continue. Next we have Kid Bookie. So I've got them down as a no. Because they're not really my cup of tea. Sorry, I'm skipping through this quickly. It's just too much for my ears. The boom.
I just wanna be away. Till you got fucking stuff in the mouth. I'm just gonna be cooking up this crap. Give me the recipe then every single day. The fuck is what the hell have I been? 100% of the effort I'm giving is great. I'm gonna explode. I'm already on the verge of clutching the gauge. Put a wicked name on it.
Anyway, so yeah, Kid Bookie is a no for me, and you know that doesn't make a difference because Defects are, yeah, they'll be clashing with Defects, so yeah, Defects are a hard yes for me. Anyway, next we have Winona Fighter. So on the lineup, they are not actually the next act on the Key Club stage. It is in fact Grey Wind, but I haven't got Grey Wind programmed on this playlist. So let's go and listen to Winona Fighter. I have not got any preconceived opinions on them, but let's listen.
I'm getting closer to blowing my fucking brains.
I hear this a lot on Kerrang Radio.
Just a little stressed out. Is anybody else stressed out?
Yeah, I'll put Winona Fighter down as curious to see. So curious to see if no clashes, but they do clash. They clash with Point North and Imminence. So yeah, like I might as well put Winona Fighter down as red because I'm not going to choose them over the people they clash with. Sorry. They're my least favourite, let's say. Right, anyway, let's listen to the next song. Tired now. It's like 9 o'clock.
Jesus Christ, if one more person tells me he looks nice, I guess that I'll just stab at my
Been going for about 2 hours 20 minutes already.
do it. More kids swimming, I think he's to blame. Laughing like it's all a little game. Must be insane. Got no brain, I've got no doubt. The more you fuck around, the more shit you'll find out. 'Cause I've been quiet, tired, most crying like a baby. Like you should offer what they've done, you motherfucker. You're crying like a baby and paid a lot in therapy. I don't like to think you're having fun. Look what you've done, look what you've done.
Next we have Heart Attack Man. Again, I've got no idea what they sound like, so yeah. It's getting late.
Like a eulogy, collected and fluently. The skin and suffocate the pain. The second stretches into day.
Okay,
Rock bottom smile.
just gonna pause it there. Okay, I put Heart Attack Man down as no, only because they clash with the Ataris and Icy Stars. Yeah, their full set actually clashes with the Icy Stars, and yeah, from listening to that song that I just heard, they seem quite boring, like very like dull. Not something I'd choose to listen to, so I'll put them down as a no, but again, as we mean to go on, let's just listen to their next song.
Bears its rotting teeth again. Acts like there's nothing wrong and they're still my closest friend. Romanticize the fondest memories. Look up from your hand, face to face from where I stand. Oh my God.
This is a different vibe.
Promise myself I wouldn't go back, but here I am. Oh my God, it's
They don't trump the Ataris or Icy Stars though.
not the same as I was then. My way through, navigate the pitch black. Stop time, it seems impossible. It's all happening again. Promise my boy to make amends. Rock bottom came and went. Are paying dividends.
Next we have Free Throw. Free Throw. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Free free throw. Free throw. Anyway.
And alone when it comes to an end.
Everything I ever meant to say, but always said it wrong. Every day I dial your number, I just never.
Okay, so that was Free Throw. I'll put them down as a no. Like, yeah, they're not really my cup of tea. Plus, they'll be clashing with Rain City Drive, and again, they're a must-see band for me. So it's a no-brainer. Next, we have Mouth Culture. So looking at this lineup, they don't clash with anyone. And I mean, they do, but they're all like, the clashes they clash with for me is either a maybe or a no. And I've already given Mouth Culture the green light. Now I've put them down as a yes. So yeah, I'm going to say Mouth Culture. But let's listen to them anyway.
Say you want me over, but you ain't even sober. 15 missed calls, girl, you drive me up the wall. Cause you know that I like that. Give it so I buy back. Don't wanna spend the
Again, how do they have so few monthly listeners? Just under 40,000 monthly listeners. They're a good band.
the old times. Sick of nights full of white lines. 15 missed calls. Girl, you drive me up the wall. Cause you know I won't pick up the phone.
I almost don't want to skip this song. I like this. Let's do it.
15 missed calls. Girl, you drive me up the wall. Cause you know that I like that. Give it so I buy back. Don't wanna spend the night on your road all alone. All on your own.
Just gonna pause it there. I've just realised I've got 2 minutes left of recording space on the memory card. So, okay, 1 minute now. So let's just stop it here. I'll come back to it. Bye. Okay, back again. It is obviously the next day because I was about to edit and then I noticed this. As you can hear, the audio is non-existent I sound like a robot. I don't know what the hell happened there. I was using my new Rode mics. I was using my new wireless mics from Rode, and I have no idea what happened. In some of the audio you can sort of almost pick up someone else talking. Needless to say, that footage was not usable. So here I am. I am going to re-record it. Yeah, not the first time I've done a re-recording of a Spotify like listen through, but here we are. So we don't have that many songs left on the list. We have 14 songs, and I have added Grey Wind into the last 2 songs because, as I said earlier, they were only added like fairly recently to the lineup. So let's get into it again. Okay, I'm going to start with 15 Missed Calls. Alright, and continue.
Cause you know that I like that. Give it so I buy back. Don't wanna spend the night on your own, all alone, all on your own. I don't wanna know, just want you to go. You wanna taste of the old times. Not on your own, all alone, all on your own. You wanna taste of the old times. You wanna taste of the old times. Sick of nights full of white lines. 15 missed calls. Could you drive me off the wall?
Nice. Okay, just gonna pause that there. So I last saw Mouth Culture when they supported Kids in Glass Houses. So I only got a ticket to see Kids in Glass Houses because Mouth Culture was supporting them. And I've just seen on the lineup, like, or you know, with the clashes, there is no clashes for me with Mouth Culture. So bonus. So Mouth Culture clashes with The Starting Line, Stray from the Path, The Aquabats, and No Offence. So yeah, like out of those 4 that Mouth Culture clashes with, they're only down as a maybe or a no for me, and I've put Mouth Culture down as yes. So no brainer, I'm going to be seeing Mouth Culture. So earlier today I sent my Spotify playlist to James because he's currently out in Dubai. Yeah, don't ask. So yeah, I've asked him to listen to that playlist and note down all the bands that he would like to see, and then we can like compare notes and yeah, basically put together an itinerary of where we will like each be and you know which bands we're seeing together. So yeah. The last time I did that, where I like compared what I wanted to see with another person, was with my sister. That was in 2023 for Download, and yeah, like we have very similar tastes in music because we're twins. I mean, that shouldn't really be the reason, but yeah, we have very similar tastes in music. So it just so happened that we wanted to see pretty much all the same bands. There were a few that we split up on. One that I regret now, because Sam went to see Evanescence when I went to see Vil Valo, and I really wish I saw Evanescence instead. Anyway, live and learn. Right, I'm gonna skip Mouth Culture's next song because I know they're a yes for me. Like, I don't need to listen to any more of their songs to make up my mind, basically. So let's skip on to South Arcade. So because I've already been through this, albeit really shitty audio, I've already made up my mind on this, so... Sorry, I'll pause it rather than talking over the music. Yeah, I don't know how I should do this, because I wanted to do this video so people could listen to it along with me, and then like they could like sort of listen along, basically, and then, you know, from what they listen they could make up their own mind as well. But because I've already listened to them and made up my mind on the majority, wow, okay. I could just summarise it and say from here on every single band is no, apart from one, which is Split Chain, and they are a maybe. But for the sake of you guys at home, I'm going to go through the songs. I just hope you're enjoying this sort of content and it's helpful. I mean, a few years back for Download, I watched someone on YouTube doing this exact same thing. If you haven't seen Steve OG on YouTube, go check his channel out. He does like music reaction videos. I'm not sure if he did a vlog on Download or not, but the majority of his content is like interviews with bands, music reactions, yeah, mainly music related, but obviously I like that type of content on YouTube. So yeah, I'm watching Steve OG, Drew Fortune, Metal Burb, not all the music reactor content creators, but the majority of them. Nick Nocturnal, the Blair guy, what's he called? Ryan? Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I hope you find this video helpful because I find videos similar to this helpful for myself. If you do like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you like content such as this, why not click subscribe? And while you're at it, click that notification bell and you'll be updated for the next time I upload something. So let's continue. And go. So South Arcade actually clashes with Finch, who I really want to see.
Say
Next we have Graphic Nature. Again, they're a no for me. But they would clash with Finch and Newfound Glory anyway. You know, even if they were my cup of tea, which they're not. Dribbled on me. Did you see that? No, can you? You just dribbled on me. Gross. Lot of shouty. You are molting. He is so spoiled. The end. Next we have Delilah LeBon. Yeah, she's a very angry woman.
My body is mine, don't belong to the government. This is my body, it's mine to decide what the fuck I can do with it. This is my body, my right to decide is my right to my freedom. This is my body, yeah, not just a body, yeah. It's signing a wall, creating a scene. My body is not just a playground.
I guess it is that time of year, isn't it? It's getting warmer, you're molting more.
Justice. And what about babies? You wanna save them? You only care when they're unborn. But you're from the UK. And when I say dead men, don't run. Where is your anger? When I say women are dying. Women are dying. It's every day. My thoughts have been spiraling.
Everywhere.
Keep your politics out of my body.
Very shouty song. Internet.
I wish a bitch would when I'm walking down the street. I wish a bitch would just to find some release. Don't trust no man, don't trust the police. I wish a bitch would. I wish a bitch would when I'm walking down the street. I wish a bitch would. Along with your games, but I'm the one that's screaming. But I'm the one that's screaming. Got him down on his knees. Roll reverse, look at me. I am the rapture, your captor. Rip every single limb off of this child molester.
What the fuck is she singing about? Child molester.
How do you feel knowing you covered it up, knowing she'll never be found? How do you sleep? How do you eat? How do you live? Please, don't feel. predator. Your name ain't on no register. The system tell that little boy that I am here to rid him of his monster. Prepared, his soul is dead. He was afraid, he was scared. Never again, never and never. The show's so polite. I wish I wish
Right, next we have Split Chain. Are they at download as well? Just gonna pause it there. Okay, so when I was talking in my video yesterday, which ended really shit in audio. Anyway, I'm doing this again. What I was saying about Split Chain is they sound very much like Deftones, and another band that they sound like is Never Easy. So Never Easy are actually performing at the Old Last Blue in London. Hold on, let me just check that, because the location was going to be at the Black Heart in Camden, but yeah, something to do with the bookings got all mixed up, and so they had to change the venue. So was it Old Last Blue? I think it is. What was I saying? The Old Last Blue? No, it's called the Old Blue Last. What does that even mean? Anyway. It's a pub in Shoreditch, London. It's not that far from the Liverpool Street train station. So I've actually got tickets to see Never Easy on the 2nd of May. And the reason I got tickets was because Listel are supporting. I've done this a few times now where I've booked where I've got a ticket to see a band just because of the support act. Anyway, let's continue with Split Chain. And go. Yeah, I believe they're at download as well. Let's check that. Yeah. Sorry, just pause it there. So I'm on Split Chain's website, just going through their tour dates, and obviously they're playing download on the 14th, which is Saturday. And then I saw their next gig is at the Underworld in Camden, and Amira El Faki is supporting. So that's on the Monday, isn't it? Hold on. Amira El Faki is at download, but I don't know if she clashes with anyone, because I really want to see Amira El Faki as well. Okay, we'll play that way here. Anyway, let's continue. pause it there. Okay, so that was Split Chain, and I think the only reason I put them down as a maybe is because they heavily clash with Neck Deep, who I would much rather see over them, if I'm being honest. I think that's why I put them down as a maybe, because if I put them down as a yes, like, it makes no difference. I'm seeing Neck Deep. Okay, next we have Scowl. So I noticed this next song is actually, it's not fully Scowl's song. They're like collaborated with Destroy Boys and Mannequin Pussy. Okay. So I'm gonna skip that song and just go on to like Scowl's song, you know, their song. Ugh, off. Horrible noise. It's part of the plan. Is it part of the plan? Next we have Grey Wind, who I added as an addition because they were only announced recently on the lineup. I actually got my picture with the lead or the female singer. What's her name? Steph. Because I saw them supporting As December Falls a year or so back.
I could stay if you want. Stay, we could talk. Tell how long it takes you to tell me that you're okay. It's like I'm hanging from a train. You won't cut me down like we're falling in a rainbow clarity. All clouds. It's like I'm hanging from a train. I'm swinging, they drift away when the car hits the water. You drift away when your head hits the pillow. I swing and sway 'cause I can't say a word, and I'm stuck in these words, in the darkness. I'm tied by this train. I swing and sway. It's like I'm hanging from a train.
Okay, sorry. Just going to pause for some chat. So yeah, I actually met Steph at the Waterfront because she was on the merch stand just after they'd had like done their set. So As December Falls had RTO and Grey Wind supporting. Yeah, I first got introduced to Grey Wind through like the Spotify playlist being on, you know, that shuffle where they play songs that you might like. And it was one song in particular called Asleep. Is it Asleep? they've had a song called Acid Rain literally release the last few days. Yeah. Where do I see their discography? Am I Asleep? I'll play that one actually, and then I'll come back to their other song. Yeah, I really like this. I had this on repeat so many times.
My solace came. I fell asleep at will, but I'm okay. I'll find more comfort this way. I died again. I have given up. I died again. Things are looking up. Am I asleep? Am I honestly? Am I asleep? Am I honestly? Am I asleep? Am I honestly? 'Cause I'll never cope. My solace came. I'm so sorry. I can't explain how it feels. I can't escape from my grenade. I'll buy a romantic way. I'm diving into forever us. I cannot wish that I wasn't. Am I asleep? Am I honestly? Am I asleep? Am I honestly? Am I asleep? Am I honestly? 'Cause I'll never cope. I'll never cope. I'll never cope. I'll never
Love that song. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, In Autumn. It's the other song. So, if you hadn't guessed, Grey Wind for me is a yes. Who do they clash with? They clash with Hit the Lights and Dream State. Yeah.
I'm under that halo to warn you. You're safe for this time, safe for this time.
Dream State I have actually seen as well. Never seen Hit the Lights.
Tell me that you are. We swore for this time, you're safe for this time. A satellite looms, and I see the end in you. A haze forms a hell that haunts you.
So that was Grey Wind. And the last of the music to like react to / make my opinions up on the lineup. So here, it always goes flat when I wear headphones. Actually, I'll do a screen recording of the spreadsheet. Okay, so as you can see at the top, I've listed all the stage names, and there's 5 stages at Slam Dunk. One is Main Stage West, Main Stage East, Monster Stage, Kerrang Stage, and Key Club Stage. So yeah, my colour coding is red for no, orange for maybe, dark green is a definite yes, light green is yes, and there is another colour in here somewhere, I believe. No, maybe not. Well, there would have been pink, and that's like curious to see / if there's no other clashes, but I think I've probably just used maybe instead for those. But anyway, there's not that many dark greens. There's 4 dark greens out of the entire lineup, but there is still a lot of light greens. But then there's a lot of every colour. Anyway, going from the bottom. So the first band of the day for me will be Defects, and then going up, I'll see a little bit of Hit the Lights, and then it's between Grey Wind and Dream State. I think it'll be Grey Wind. And then going up, we have Point North. I could see a little bit of their set and then go on to Imminence. But one thing to add, I saw in the Slam Dunk forum on Facebook someone asking if Imminence was still playing, and because it's not showing up on their tour list on their website. And yeah, like, I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, no idea. There hasn't been any announcement from Slam Dunk to say that they're not playing anymore, but I really hope that's not the case. I really hope it's not. Anyway, yeah, it would be Point North followed by Imminence, and then I could catch a little bit of Icy Stars, and then go on to the Ataris, and then go on to Rain City Drive, then Mouth Culture, and then after Mouth Culture, I think I'll change No Offence to Light Green, because after Mouth Culture I'll see the last of No Offence's set, and then straight after No Offence finishes, Finch plays. Again, I have no idea the distances between these stages. I've never been to Slam Dunk, and yeah, let me know in the comments if any of you guys have been to Slam Dunk. What is the distance, like time-wise, walking between like each stage? Because it'll give me a rough idea of how long I need to leave between leaving a band set and then going to the next one. So after Finch we have Newfound Glory, and then I'll probably only get to see a little bit of Newfound Glory before heading over to see The Used. And then straight after The Used, Neck Deep starts, and then after Neck Deep, I don't know, I'll probably, depending where I am in the vicinity of the festival, I might see if I can catch a little bit of Electric Callboy or Alkaline Trio, because there is a little bit of time. Was it? So Neck Deep finishes at 8:30, and it's like 20 minutes before Hot Milk starts, and but then 10 minutes after Hot Milk starting, A Day to Remember will be on. So I don't know if I should sack Hot Milk off and fill my time with either Alkaline Trio or Electric Callboy between Neck Deep and A Day to Remember. Because as I said before, I am seeing Hot Milk next week. So like, it's not like I'm missing out because I would have already seen them. And I have seen Hot Milk before. I saw them at Download in 2023. And Hot Milk have actually been announced on the 2000 Trees lineup. So although I don't think tickets are available for that date anymore, because I believe they're on this Wednesday. Because earlier I was listening to Two Promoters One Pod on YouTube. And yeah, they were saying that tickets are fully sold out. And the only way you can get a ticket is if you put yourself on the waiting list on Dice. Even if I wanted to go to 2000 Trees anyway, I have no more holiday left. I used the last of my holiday to go to Lanzarote in September. First world problems. So if you've liked this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you like this sort of content, why not subscribe? Subscribing is free, doesn't cost you anything, but it really does make a difference and helps me out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.